Hello and welcome to another episode of 3D Garage, and in this video we rescue a Mark II Golf Syncro. We've got something special we're picking up today. Got to get the Land Rover out and the car trailer as well. Land Rover is full of stuff. We've got a load of kit, jump pack, socket set, tools, straps. So let's go pick it up. Unfortunately, the current owner has asked us not to film on their property, so we're going to respect their decision. You won't see us get it out, but we'll do the best to get as much footage as we can. So use your imagination for this next bit, but see you when we get the car. I don't want to touch anything in here. Well, the jack's stuck under there. Yeah, just a bit of metal to lift the car up with underneath or something, or banks on it. It is going, but watch the Land Rover.
The Land Rover's more than the Golf.
Give it a push as well, just to try and help it.
Yeah, that's really want to touch it.
Go on, push it. That's it. Go on.
Front wheel's locked up, so we'll have to tend to that in seconds first. Oh, moving. Right, hang on.
Ah, can't believe I'm touching that steering wheel. Oh. Burn those gloves.
Ah, that steering wheel's right there.
I'll leave it there with the factory locker. I think so. Okay, so successfully recovered the Golf now. On our way back to home, and unfortunately we've got to clean it. Go and check out part 1 of this revival to see how clean we managed to get the Syncro after it had been sat around for nearly 15 years. Big thank you to our good friend Ben Middleton for filming and editing part 1. That's the car cleaned off. The paintwork looks really good, but that's because it's currently wet. I'm not sure where it's dry and whether it'll be dull, but we'll find out tomorrow. We're going to leave it in the unit overnight, leave the windows down, leave the bit open to let it air out. And then tomorrow we'll be seeing if we can get the inside clean and also see if this engine will run at all. Right, it's the next day. The Golf has dried off. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but the paint is in pretty poor condition really. I mean, it might, a bit of a flat and polish, it might come up. It looks like it's had some spray work there previously. So the roof's not great. There's a bit of a rust mark there where something's been left on, but my job this morning is going to be hoovering the interior out, cleaning it out. The way that the fuse box is out and there's fuses all over the floor worries me a little bit with regards to getting it started, whether someone's been here before playing about with it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Also the fact that the ignition barrel is knackered. But yeah, I'm going to dig through this and clean out the inside. That's the interior cleaned out. It's not come up too bad. There's some marks on the seats, but we aren't going fully in depth like we did with the A4 on this one. I mean, the carpet, I don't know if you can see, but the carpet is absolutely sodden, so I don't know what that floor is like under there. But we sprayed the seats down, sprayed all the mould down, cleaned all that off, so we're going to let that air out. But in the meantime, we're going to turn our attention to the engine. So these 1.8 carbed engines are pretty much exactly the same as the 1.6 that I pulled out of my Scirocco. So we should have lots of spare bits. First thing I do is hoover out this engine bay and clean it off. We haven't pressure washed this off because we aren't sure of how well sealed this engine is. There's a couple of new bits by the look of it on it, but we don't know when it was last turned over with very little information on it. So I think what we're going to do is just clean it all off,
I'm probably going to pull the spark plugs out, drop a bit of oil down into cylinders just to help them lube up a bit. See if I can possibly turn it by hand to see if it all spins round all right. And then I think what we're going to do is check for spark. So we'll check spark from the spark plugs, check our coils good, check a few things like that. There's no guarantee this will run, but we're going to do our best to see if it will. Right, I pulled the spark plugs out. Number 2 looks a little bit wet, which is a bit concerning. This might have been left, if someone's tried to start it with petrol in it, it's just filled the cylinder. It might have ball wash, but we'll come to that problem when we have to. I've also pulled the air intake off. This is not a standard carb for a Volkswagen. It looks like it's kind of been made to fit on that gasket there. I have got a spare carb that would fit on this, but I think we're just going to try and see if we can get it running on this. I assume it would have run sometime because it looks like it's all been rigged up. It's all pretty loose. I mean, the nylock, and that's, you're going to get a bit of play in your throttle there, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'm going to drop some oil down these and let that soak for 10 minutes. Whilst I'm messing about with the engine and letting that oil sit, Smokey's having a go at freeing this drum up. I'm sure you saw in the video, we're trying to get it in and out and off the trailer, and oh, Dewey's here. Hello, Dewey. And it kept locking up. Something's possibly loose in there, but the posi screw that's that's in there is worse for wear, so we're just trying to get that out. Just look at the crud that's sat up under this car. I dread to think what under that's like. It might be alright, but I mean, there's signs of rust there, and these are known for rust in these places. Whether we actually get into taking that all out, I'm not sure yet, but this is our priority at the moment. Right, so we had to resort to using the drill to get that screw out. It was all mushed up. As soon as we took the drum off, it's pretty obvious what our problem is. You know, a cough. As soon as we took the drum off, it was pretty evident what our problem was. The shoes had come off, so that's what was dragging. But yeah, we'll sort that out and then put the drum back on so we can stick the wheels back on. And the drum is back on. We've also put a new bolt in there as well. Just drilled it out, retapped it. So if we set it on, it's just not a pain in the ass for the new owner, because we're like that. Right, we've taken the cam belt cover off. The cam belt isn't looking great, and what we're going to do now is we turn the wheel out, and hopefully you can just see the crank socket there that we're going to get a couple of extensions on and spin it round.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really loose. That's lovely. There's no nasty grindy noises. No. Yeah, that's lovely. Fuel pump's working.
Yeah, sounds like it. You can
Yeah,
hear it
you can
guggling,
hear that
can't you?
gurgling. Yeah, so fuel pump's priming. That's really good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, that belt.
Yeah.
There's 2 rust patches on it. Oh, there's a bit of the dipstick that's about to fall in the engine block. Don't you dare.
Oh, it doesn't go past the end.
Oh, doesn't it?
No. Either there's none in it or it's very clean. What does it smell like?
Oh, it smells fuely. Yeah, that smells like it's got petrol in it.
Right, so we're not far off being able to crank this over. What Alex is doing, or what he's done, is he's removed the earth cable that goes from the battery to the body to the gearbox, and he's also cleaning up the terminals, where the terminals bolt to, sorry, on the car, just to help us when we're cranking. It will just help us let me get my words in, get a better crank.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah. Rather than it just being real sluggish, you also have a real good connection through those, so you can see before how much it was corroded and then how shiny we've got it. Just before we pop these new cleaned up terminals back on, we're sticking a bit of copper grease. Just
Just a little tiny bit.
just on the top of the contact place, and then maybe a touch on the actual, you can see it there or not, on the actual frame, just to help. Copper grease, because it's conductive, will help with this, and it should stay on there for a while. Won't reach.
No, you put the battery in the wrong way, you pillow. Put it in sideways, you prat. Put the battery in properly. Lift it out. That's it.
That's way far away now. That's going to be so awkward. I like it that way. On an angle.
You know what we're doing, honestly.
So battery is in. We're going to get Toad to touch it on in a sec and just see what comes on inside the car. Al's got the specific key.
And the appropriate jabs.
Touch him on, Tobes.
Ew. Oh, we got something. We have lights. Okay. For safety's sake then, I think we're going to tighten them a bit. Nothing caught fire, so...
It's not on fire.
Yeah, let's tighten those terminals on and actually get them cranking.
Don't lose the key.
Yeah.
Battery terminals are tightened up, and what we've done is we've stuck a spark plug in one of the leads, just for a nice handy hole there, and we're going to crank it and see what happens.
Clock works.
Does the clock work? Nothing?
I can't turn the ignition barrel. Steering lock's not on, so it can't be that. Yeah, I can't get crank because they've massacred the barrel. So this might be...
Connector off and short them out.
Yeah, which I really don't like doing. Wait, let's do that again. Oh, no, it's not doing it. I just got lucky.
Right, it just accidentally cranked, I think. Yeah, we got spark as well. Yeah.
Spinning relatively fast.
Yeah.
See what we got?
Down by the starter is a bit of wisp of smoke.
What was that?
Yeah. Well,
I'm not really too surprised. This from smoke or steam from us?
Don't know.
Pressure washed it.
yeah, we got just a little bit of smoke coming off it. It is pretty corroded, mine down there.
Yeah.
How hot is it, Tobes?
Might be worth just quickly checking.
Terrible.
A bit wham.
A little bit. Well, we could take that off whilst I put the plugs and stuff back in then.
Yeah. Also, as well, I'm spotting some of these horrible crimp connectors on these cables here, and wonder whether one of those is going to an oil pressure sensor.
Oh, so there's nothing plugged in there. Find out. Yeah, a bit more faulting to do. Spark plugs are back in and plugs are on. We know we've got spark. We've rigged up a bit of a fuel system, a little bit crude, but send and return basically, that should be fine. And we did notice that one of the, you can just see it there, the oil pressure sensors is missing, so that's probably why it's not reading on the dash. I mean, it could be to do with all this, but we're gonna give it a crank and see what happens. Go on then, Alex.
What we'll do is give that a squirt to help it along, because we're going to run out of battery.
Just some brake clean down the throat.
Yeah. Those tappets are going to be sticky.
Hey, she's fighting him now. Come on, come on. Take the fuel, take the fuel.
That was me, sorry. Right.
Bit of smoke at the back there. Something burning off. Just a whiff of smoke coming from down by the exhaust. Could be something burning off.
Don't worry, Lee. Just keep going.
Yeah, she'll go. She's just getting warm.
And just hold it there to see if it's pumping it back through.
We've got a lot of the system to fill up. We've got the carb bowl to fill up, and we've got that.
I say that.
Yeah, so that'll send it to the carb, and then that should send it back from the carb.
yeah.
So just to see if we are getting it back into the tank.
I turned that off. What the hell happened there? Why did you go to rev?
We had fuel come through.
Fuel come through.
Yeah, didn't have my foot on the throttle or anything there, so
What happened then? What was stuck open?
there, throttle stuck open.
Was it the throttle?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got fuel in the car.
We have.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we haven't had a lot of return.
She wanted to go. She wanted to go.
We're gonna stay at the back pipe on the back.
Stick it in gear. She wanted to go. Oh, do you want to stick a wheel on the back in a minute as well? We're still on a jack, aren't we?
Yeah, Jack. Shit.
I have to do so much bleeping on this.
Well,
Yeah. Smoke's cost us all the monetisation.
Are you still filming it?
Yeah.
Fuel pump diaphragm sticking, I think, as well. Yes, she is. Okay, so fuel pump diaphragm sticking, so that's part of the problem. And make sure that's right back. Okay, we'll go for another one. But that's why she's. There's the key.
Got heavier now. Can you get out?
You're always raising me up, and you smoke.
You raise me up.
An inch away from the camera. Yeah, when it goes, yeah. Open the throttle.
We've replaced the vacuum hose on the back because that was all ripped and capped a couple off as well, just to give it a chance. But when it did rev then, it did draw some fuel through, so it might actually have fuel in it now. So just give it another go. Yeah. Massive exhaust leak. Oh, absolutely massive exhaust leak as well. It's just pushing onto the floor. Trying.
Smells like a kitten, that does. Not quite. One that's dancing around on a hot tin roof, but yeah.
and it minds.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, is it the back? I think it's the exhaust that's rotted. Yeah, it's that. The rattling was the exhaust.
So, next step is...
Yeah.
I love that. Smell of it. That's the smell of an engine waking up from many, many years.
Filled it with some coolant and we had to blank that piece off by feeding it back into these valves, which isn't a great idea, but at least it gets coolant round it. So fire her up. Oh, and we fixed the fuel tank in properly, permanent with cable ties. Was that you on the accelerator? Oh, it was you. Do the buttons do anything?
No. Yeah, I was trying to make you jump earlier on, but yeah, almost like has gone out. We have had the battery connected for 20 minutes.
About the bottom hose.
Good action you got there. Shouldn't the key be in it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Right, as a good friend used to say, time to milk the cow.
Oh, it's not going a great colour, is it?
No.
Very brown.
Yeah. Come on, let her out, let her out. Oh god, it's been a long time. There it is.
Stay in that water.
There you go. Alright, let it get her out of the system.
No, it's dropped back down now.
Yeah, it will do. She'll be, you'll always go burp when you turn off. It's almost like the system goes, oh, and you just shoots all of the air out of the system.
Is that the brakes? Is it pumping up?
Yeah.
You've just locked all the brakes up now.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. She got reverse.
Yeah, we're in. We're in like sin. Come on, old girl, come on. Come on.
The more you do it,
Yeah. No, the more you tighten it, the more it's leaking.
have your key back.
Oh, just kill it. We got a lot of...
Yeah.
Lot of steam.
Yeah, we might have to stick a pipe in there.
What's that? Where from?
That radiator. Because it was starting to spurt out of there quite a bit. So I think we'll have to replace that.
So yeah, just a bit of pipe.
Yeah, I'll go
across the
find the
top.
piece now.
Yeah. Oh, she's now on 3. Oh, because we pumped loads of fuel in it.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
I'll let it idle for a minute.
Yeah, yeah, we pumped a ton of fuel in it. It's not going to be happy at all. Just dip the throttle, just lightly. Yeah, so what you're going to have to do is when you drive it, just use just the littlest amount of throttle, because if you go past that lock-on point, you're going to have that screwdriver ready to turn it off, because it might just go nuclear.
Is it worth us getting that little screwdriver?
Yeah, if it'll stay in there, yeah.
It'll be fine, I'll just use it.
Yeah, I was going to say, right.
Let it go, that's it. Keep the key safe.
Yeah, keep the key safe.
Yeah, it's definitely power steering's not working.
No. Well, the belt being missing might do. Oh.
Come on, girl.
Come on, old girl. Come on.
I'm only riding the clutch, so I don't want that accelerator to stick open.
Go on, keep the motion going, keep the motion going, keep the motion going. Got to drag the back wheels up.
See if the brakes work. I probably have some brakes as well.
Really?
Yeah. Try the brakes. That's what the shoes missing.
I actually went out of shot there because the brakes work so well. And we have reverse. Sounds like reverse. Stuffed in a barn for God only knows how many years. And up and running in less than 48 hours. You gotta love an old Volkswagen. Go for another run.
Well, now I know we've got brakes, we can go for second as well.
Yeah.
Second gear! Second gear!
Second gear! Quick, let's get it down the MOT test station.
Speedo's not working.
Ah, don't worry, that's not a fail. Well, I think not.
When should we start braking?
Yeah.
Look at
It's actually skidded. Yeah, be careful, we're gonna pop a tyre off the rim.
Well, the tax disc said 2009, so I reckon this has been off the road for
Yeah,
about
easily.
15 years.
Yeah.
And within not even a day, it's running.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Not sounding terribly heinous either, to be totally honest. The engine's sounding really nice, and that's really. It's just that horrible exhaust rattle. If you strap that up, it'd sound alright.
We've got a bit of steam or something coming from the front.
Yeah, no doubt.
Get her back in the air. Yeah, let's give her a break.
She's not smoking or anything. It's
Not really,
No,
is it?
there's no white smoke, blue smoke or anything.
Right, we're really happy with how this car has turned out. Literally, probably 24 hours from jigging it out of the unit we got it from to getting it running. What we're going to do with this car next, we don't really know. We'll probably give it a bit better clean, whether we got room in the shed for it or not, but you have to subscribe to find out what happened with that. So yeah, see you in the next one. Just want to give a shout out to Autogland. I went to see them about some cleaning products for the inside of this car. There was mould everywhere, it was gross, I didn't want to touch any of it. They recommended a few products. If you're into detailing, definitely give their website a look. They helped us out loads. We use their products all the time. They aren't paying us to say this, we just genuinely think their products are really good. There's some local guys. Yeah, go check them out.
Hang on a minute. Like, when was the last time you cleaned the lens on this? Look, there's a lump of goop stuff.
That's just the sun.
No, look, it's following it wherever I go.
Give it a clean off if you want.
Oh man!
Hang on.
Probably help the
Visuals.
sort of the whole episode has been misty.
Oh no, that's probably.
yeah.
Is it not that one?
Yeah, it's just the sun.
Oh, it's underneath, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's abrasive tissue.
Oh no, it's coming off.
There you go.
Nice soft inside of my fleecy. Oh, that's better. Now, can see now. Right.
Stop rubbing the dirt off, that's my job!
It's a sad face.
Get off!